These jihadist troops fighting for Turkey just captured the Syrian town of Ras Ain that had a large Christian population. Bassam Ishaq is the U.S. representative of the Syrian Democratic Council that represents a new democratic government in northeast Syria that speaks for all the peoples and minorities in that region. He told CBN's Faith Nation the jihadists stole the Christians' land.
They were told by the pro-Turkey rebels that they have orders not to kill the Christians, but you have no land here anymore. So they're not able to go and collect their harvest. And what this amounts to is really soft ethnic cleansing. Because if you lose your source of income, you lose your land, you leave. And so this is what the pro-Turkey jihadis are doing.
Those same jihadist forces are now on their way to the next town with a large Christian population, Tel Tamer.
We have, similar to ISIS, the same mindset as ISIS, those pro-Turkey jihadis who are coming in now threatening their town. We need the U.S. to step in.
On Tuesday, the U.S. House of Representatives voted overwhelmingly to sanction Turkey and sent the resolution to the Senate. Senator Lindsey Graham told CBN News they need to stop Turkish President Recep Erdogan.
I think these sanctions are necessary to make sure that Turkey does not ethnically cleanse Syria of Kurds. This is their ancestral home. They've been great allies to our brothers and sisters in the Christian faith. They helped us defeat ISIS, and we cannot sit on the sidelines and watch Turkey ethnically cleanse part of Syria from Kurds.
Retired Marine Captain Brandon Wheeler says the threat by these jihadist forces to Syrian Kurds and Christians represents a threat to the U.S.
A threat to freedom anywhere is a threat to freedom everywhere. And if you can't secure freedom here, you will be sure that people who want to kill Americans, who have killed Americans, will come here in order to man, train, equip, and prepare for the next war because they are committed.
Chris Mitchell, CBN News, Jerusalem.
And thanks, Chris. Well, Christians in northeast Syria are pleading with the world to protect them from being driven out by Turkey's forces. The believers in the town of Tel Tamer are seeking God's help, gathering in their churches for daily prayer as Turkish and jihadist forces advance on their town. Christians on the ground tell CBN News the situation is dire, and they're asking the U.S. to step in to stop Turkey's onslaught. Well, more than 100,000 people have fled their homes, creating a huge humanitarian crisis. CBN correspondent Chuck Holton reports from a refugee camp in northern Iraq on the efforts there to help these refugees.
Here at the border of Syria and Kurdistan, crowds of people arrive each day, hoping to cross the river to get away from the disaster being created by the Turkish invasion from the north. This family is not being allowed to cross because, like many others, they have no passports.
We brought our whole family from Kobani and elsewhere because of the bombings. Maybe if things quiet down, we can go back. But right now, they won't let us out of Syria because we don't have the right paperwork.
Many young men are leaving for a different reason. They don't want to be forced to join the Syrian army.
I'm a Syrian citizen, and I was here on holiday visiting my wife. Now we have to leave early because I'm wanted for the Syrian military service.
This refugee camp inside Kurdistan was built to house 3,000 people, and it's already over 8,300. These buses behind me are coming in from the border, bringing almost 1,000 people each day right now. And that means that the stress on this camp is really reaching a boiling point.
They only came with some clothes, and that's all. So the basic needs for these people are water, food, and things like that, especially for baby needs, dry milk, diapers, and etc.
The Barzani Foundation is a Kurdish charity that's taken the lead to help displaced Syrians for several years, and the needs are only getting worse.
If you talk to people here in Bardash camp, you will feel their sadness, their suffers. They lost hope. This is the biggest problem for these people.
So this is obviously going to be a long-term problem. Operation Blessing is partnering with the Barzani Foundation to make a difference in the lives of these people and get them the supplies that they need to survive another day.
We don't hate American people. We don't hate America, but we hate the bad deeds. So Kurdish people, now they lost hope in America. As you saw, they throw stones and tomato on American troops. I hope President Trump looks over all his decisions to decide where is the best for the people. If he does that, then I'm sure people will welcome them with flowers once again.
From the Badarash refugee camp in Kurdistan, I'm Chuck Holton for CBN News.